That should let everybody know that it's time to take a stand.
Feds say they do have video that they seized during the raids from those freak-offs, so they know who the celebrities are if they're already involved in the freak-off.
Word on the street is that Diddy has a network of celebs working to keep his alleged secrets under wraps. It seems many high-profile figures in the music industry are tangled up in his controversies. Following some recent name-dropping, it's becoming clear just how deep this criminal ring runs in the entertainment world. Up until now, many have kept quiet since Diddy's legal issues came to light. It makes sense, considering his influence in Hollywood. But thanks to Snoop Dogg's revelations, the floodgates are opening, and it looks like a storm is brewing that could expose a lot of dirty secrets in Tinseltown.
It wasn't the greatest place to be, so we had a lot of cleaning up to do.
You might be wondering why Snoop is getting involved at all. Well, whispers suggest he was one of the high-profile names frequenting Diddy's infamous parties back in the day, which are now under federal investigation. It appears Snoop has slipped some troubling details to authorities, naming those who allegedly aided Diddy in his criminal activities. The prosecution claims Diddy didn't operate solo. He used his business, employees, and associates to facilitate his actions. Snoop has been cautious, especially since his wife, Shanti, became his manager in 2021, helping him distance himself from that lifestyle. Reports say that after her involvement, the tension between Snoop and Diddy eased. Now, it seems Snoop is preparing to reveal some serious intel about who organized those notorious parties.
Established artists, new artists, producers that I love.
With the news of Diddy's arrest in New York City, new revelations have emerged regarding his alleged illegal activities. The charges include racketeering, conspiracy, and sex trafficking by force, fraud, and coercion. Authorities uncovered incriminating recordings during raids, and while Diddy has pleaded not guilty to all charges, the atmosphere in Hollywood is tense. Think about it. We've all seen footage of major celebrities at Diddy's parties over the years. The guest lists included A-listers like Jay-Z and Beyoncé, Kim Kardashian, J-Lo, and basically everyone you see on TV today. It's possible that many of them were involved in the darker side of these after-parties when the most sinister activities were taking place.
This office is determined to investigate and prosecute no matter how powerful or wealthy or famous you may be.
Since the raids in March 2024, the feds have had time to sift through video evidence from those wild parties, and they know exactly who was present. If Snoop starts naming names, this situation could blow up and turn the entire entertainment industry upside down. There's heavy speculation that he might expose others who were close to Diddy and got caught up in his operations. Adding to the drama, Lil Rod's recent lawsuit has already named several individuals allegedly connected to Diddy, casting further shadows on his circle. One name that keeps coming up is Diddy's most recent girlfriend, Yum Miami. She was heavily involved in Diddy's world, claiming in an interview that he approached her with various business ideas, saying he saw more in her than just music. Now, Yum Miami is facing scrutiny as accusations emerge that she helped facilitate Diddy's activities involving his victims.
But as time went on, and, I had to deal with the reality.
It seems Yum Miami got mixed up in something shady, allegedly moving a substance known as pink for Diddy back in April. As she aimed to elevate her career in the industry, she became part of Diddy's crew after they started dating. In Lil Rod's lawsuit against Diddy, he named Yum Miami as a dealer, claiming he witnessed the City Girls singer delivering certain substances to Diddy when his usual dealer, a guy named Brendan Paul, got arrested. With Brendan out of the picture, the story goes that Diddy began calling Yum Miami to provide the goods in exchange for helping her career advance.
And then with him, it was like he was able to, take my career to the next level. I did a Met Gala.
No wonder Yum Miami was ready to ride with Diddy until the end. She was not only elevating her status in the industry, but also reportedly receiving a generous allowance from him, something she has denied. It appears she may have played the role of enabler, helping to sustain Diddy's notorious parties. As more names are expected to surface, the public is eager for the criminals hiding behind the glamour to be exposed. One commenter noted, "Let the snitching and throwing people under the bus begin," while another added, "Next up in the lineup, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Jennifer Lopez." But it doesn't stop there. A guy named Ray Jones, who claims he was working on Diddy's latest album between September and November 2022, revealed that things became uncomfortable when Diddy allegedly tried to make him his little toy boy.
Sometimes, Diddy would request certain works to be done and tell us don't go to sleep until it's done.
He accused Diddy of making unwanted advances, including groping and pressuring him into situations he didn't want to be in. According to him, Diddy made inappropriate moves multiple times, turning the experience of working with the music titan into a total nightmare. He described Diddy as a monster who will do whatever it takes to get what he wants, insisting that he doesn't take no for an answer. "He told me himself, 'I'll smack my mama,'" he revealed. We've always known Diddy had a savage side, but with each new allegation, it feels like we're just scratching the surface of his darkest behavior.
Savage! I'm a savage! Oh! I'm a savage! Whatever I want, I'm going to get!
As the investigation into Diddy deepens, the situation just keeps getting crazier. It's one thing to be caught in a compromising position, but selling footage of your own artists, that takes it to a whole new level. Apparently, selling those videos was a way for Diddy to assert dominance over the celebs in the industry. It's no wonder the judge is reluctant to grant him bail. Since Diddy's arrest, it feels like the industry can finally breathe. At those private parties and exclusive events, people say he never held back when it came to acting on his fantasies. According to court records, prosecutors claim they've gathered information from dozens of victims and witnesses, and it seems like everyone is now ready to speak out against Diddy.
People around me just kind of hanging on, wanting stuff from me, knowing that
As the investigation into Diddy deepens, the situation just keeps getting crazier. It's one thing to be caught in a compromising position, but selling footage of your own artists, that takes it to a whole new level. Apparently, selling those videos was a way for Diddy to assert dominance over the celebs in the industry. It's no wonder the judge is reluctant to grant him bail. Since Diddy's arrest, it feels like the industry can finally breathe. At those private parties and exclusive events, people say he never held back when it came to acting on his fantasies. According to court records, prosecutors claim they've gathered information from dozens of victims and witnesses, and it seems like everyone is now ready to speak out against Diddy.
TMZ is reporting that at least 2 new people plan to cooperate with the feds, and they're willing to testify in front of the grand jury.
According to the indictment, other celebrities, Diddy's security, household staff, personal assistants, and associates were allegedly complicit in the crimes, helping to conceal the illegal activities through bribery and threats. The key question remains, were they acting of their own free will, or was Diddy manipulating them? Prosecutors claim that many victims felt they had no choice but to comply with Diddy's demands, fearing for their financial security, job stability, or facing physical and emotional repercussions. Wealth was one tool he used to keep these alleged activities hidden, but his influence, power, and public image also played significant roles. It appears Diddy was operating a vast empire of intimidation, and those involved might just be another set of victims caught up in his reckless actions.
What level of panic are you hearing from all these people we know who associated with him over the years?
If Diddy's enablers think they can sit this one out, they're mistaken. Both the feds and the public are closely scrutinizing every suspicious move of those connected to the bad boy. As one commenter put it, "Enough with the famous and rich getting away with this." Another user noted that many in entertainment, sports, politics, and beyond are feeling the heat. It looks like showbiz is in for a rough ride in the coming months as the feds search for clues and connections in this high-profile case. What do you think, folks? Who do you think will be arrested next? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to check out my other videos.